Maxim. It all sounds fantastically. You are responsible for finances. Only a true realist is a real visionary. So tell me, please, does it all exist or no? Because we are now talking about Syria, but as I understand, it works already somewhere. There are already certain projects. Yes, absolutely. I knew about this technology, this direction in 2014. This was the stage when all this was described in pictures, in drawings, and a certain history of 40 years. A background of 40 years. Mr. Unitsky, who is the author of this technology, he tried to promote this technology during 40 years. He tried to convince different state politicians about that a country needs it. But the history takes different and interesting ways. What we are talking about in the start of our dialogue. The politicians, the states do not need innovations. To give you example, talking about the services we use now, let's take the first home PC. You remember when Steve Jobs and Bill Gates were presenting the first Macintosh? Half a room exited immediately. They say, nobody will need this PC, this home PC. Same can be said about any area of our life, what we are now using and what is self-explainably of obvious need. So Mr. Unitsky was encountering such not understanding for many years, not only from the side of the state, but also he was refused not only that simple aid, but also financing. You're absolutely right, Eugene. You said me, Maxim. It sounds very beautifully, but let me touch it. Let me travel this skyway. So to be able to touch it, to travel, a design office should be organized. High quality production facilities. The engineer personnel should be involved. So Anatoly Eduardovich Yunitsky, he understood that the time is flying, and only those persons who could support this project are those who need these changes. Simple people, ordinary people like you and me, those who need to consume these services, both passenger and cargo ones. And this is a good model which presented and showed its sustainability and its reasonability in the United States. That is a country where from crowd investment came. So this method was used to find this first stage, the stage of demonstration and development, demonstration and certification of this direction. Okay, so if you want to travel new type of transport, you should become a co-investor. Yes, absolutely.